Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to my channel for another third-party unlicensed 1/6 scale figure unboxing and review. Now today we are taking a look at Norman Osborn by SL Custom from Spider-Man 1. Now I got mine from toyswonderland.com. But do bear in mind, this is an unofficial figure. I have popped the link in the description below for your reference purposes only. This is by no means a promotional video, no. This is a review on a figure I picked up for my own collection. Cause as you all know, I'm something of a reviewer myself. I am so sorry I had to. I really shouldn't try and do humor, I'll be the first to admit that, yeah, I'm not very good. As for the box art, up front we've got the green Goblin helmet with this ominous green glow in the background. Down below, Norman Osborn, plus an SL Custom logo. On the side of the box, I'm pretty sure those are warnings. On the back, the exact same thing. Now, for me, SL Custom have been working under the radar. They're kind of becoming a sleeper hit. What do I mean by that? Well, not everyone really talks about the company, but their figures are surprisingly good. I really like their President Loki, and I like their wrestling suit Spidey. Will it continue with this Willem Dafoe Green Goblin? Well, we'll have to wait and see. First in-hand impressions, though, are relatively positive. What we are going to do now is get all of his accessories laid out in the lightbox and take a closer look at everything he comes with. Unfortunately, there's no base here. I was really hoping to see one, but SL Customs, it seems, they're not interested in making bases, cause their other releases, yeah, they didn't come with any either. He does, however, come with a half Green Goblin helmet. What happened to the other half, I don't know, but you can have him holding this or have it sitting on something in the collection, like an armchair ominously looming, it's up to you. I like the sculpt, it's made of this rubbery plastic, so it's semi-flexible. The teeth are painted in metallic silver, and the lenses are nice and shiny. Although it is missing that chromatic shift up on the top here. What do I mean by that? Well, in the movie, when the light hit it, it kind of reflected back a little bit purple and a little bit yellow, whereas this one, it doesn't. It simply reads as metallic green. Not a deal breaker by any means, just something to be aware of. Now we do get two pumpkin bombs painted in metallic gold with some green up on top and in the crevices, but they're really tiny. Compared to the Toy Zero version, this is you, then this is the guy she tells you not to worry about. It's significantly bigger. I do prefer the color of the SL Custom, but the shape and size of Toy Zero's just way better. Then lastly, we get some kind of gripping hands, maybe for the helmet or the pumpkin bombs, and some open palm hands, and yeah, that's it. No closed fists, no splayed out finger hands, they've kept it pretty bare bones. I do like the skin texture, and they're not glossy and waxy like other third-party hands, so for now, the hand selection, I guess it gets the job done. What we are going to do next, though, is get the Green Goblin Norman Osborn himself out here. Standing straight up and down in the lightbox, no crazy poses or accessories or anything like that, and you know what? First impressions hold up. As a civilian version of Norman Osborn, I'm pretty satisfied. Now, when it comes to civilian versions of heroes and villains from comic book movies, you have to do three things really well. Number one, head sculpts. It needs to look like them. Number two, the tailoring. It needs to hug the body. It needs to fit well. And number three, proportions. He needs to look real. And luckily, SL Custom, they've hit the trifecta. They've done all three really well. Even from a distance, this looks like Norman. Now, it might not be perfect, but like I said just before, I'm satisfied. Up close and personal, kicking things off with the head sculpt first. Now, between you and I, let's be honest, this outfit, it's pretty simple. It's a black business suit, purple shirt, and red tie. Now, I'm not taking anything away from the tailoring, I really like it, but for me at least, this head sculpt had to do pretty much all of the heavy lifting. And I reckon it does, it's really good. Does it look like a young Willem Dafoe circa 2007? I think so. It's got the wrinkles, the age lines, the crow's feet, the 5 o'clock shadow, but It's just a little bit more subtle because, as I said, he's younger. I also like the hair. It's nice and full, there's a ton of texture to it, and multiple layers of paint. It's not flat and boring. Plus, they have gone with a fixed neck, which I reckon was the right call. It tucks into the collar, there are no seam lines, and there's even more wrinkling. It makes it look just that little bit more realistic. As for the expression though, he kind of looks a little bit stunned. For me, that works. Maybe he was pleading with the Goblin to set him free and rid him of the torment, and of course the Goblin said, "No way, son. You're with me for the long haul." Maybe I'm reading too much into the expression. Do let me know what you think of it down below. Like I said before, the outfit is simple, but the tailoring is really good. It hugs the body in all the right places. There's a nice taper to the jacket. It's slightly longer, very era specific. You do have some real buttons, so you can do it up if you choose. Then underneath, you do have a purple shirt and a red pattern tie. The tie is pre-tied and pre-attached. That's a good thing, no need to worry about tying it yourself, which could have been really annoying. The jacket is also fully lined. The pants are of course black suit pants, there's a crease down the front, and they're not overly baggy. You also have a pleather belt with a real metal belt buckle. Then down below, some proper socks, always a nice touch, thank you SL Custom. And some brogues. I like the leather texture, the laces are fully sculpted on and they are bar laced, very classy Norman. Then on the underside, some sculpted tread. For a quick side-by-side comparison, here we have SL Custom Norman on the left and on the right, Toys Euro's Green Goblin. Now, the Green Goblin is a little bit taller looking, but he's not actually. It's just the helmet being so long that kinda throws it off, but if you look at the shoulders, they're pretty much the exact same height, which works for me because this is supposed to be the same dude in the suit. Next up, here we have Thunder Toys Spidey, and he's a little bit taller than Norman. He's also much more muscular and well built, but that makes sense to me. He's in his superhero suit, he's ready for battle, whereas the only battle Norman will be doing in his business suit is in the boardroom. For me personally, I think Norman looks a little bit too young looking for a No Way Home collection, because this is him from Spider-Man 1 all the way back in the day, but if you wanted to, yeah, this totally works. He's a little bit taller than upgraded suit Spidey, and I'm fairly certain that height difference is spot on. Going over articulation, do bear in mind this is my personal copy of the figure, so I'm going to be a little bit more careful. Also, it's a dude in a suit, I'm pretty sure you know how this is going to go. Starting off with the head sculpt on a fixed neck with a double ball peg at the bottom, looking forward and back, swivel and pivot side to side. The arms will go up to there, they will go forward and back, butterfly joint at the shoulder that also hinges up and down, swivel at the bicep, double bend at the elbow going past 90, then of course a regular 1/6 scale wrist peg. The torso crunches forward and back, swivels and pivots. The legs will go forward to there, going out to there, swivel at the upper thigh, ratcheted double bend at the knee going the full way, and lastly a double ball peg for the ankle. Wrapping up on Norman Osborn by SL Custom from Spider-Man 1. Now, I'm a fan of SL Custom, I like their previous work, and I love Willem Dafoe as the Goblin, so yeah, this, for me at least, was pretty much a match made in heaven. SL Custom excel at tailoring and their body choices with very well proportioned bodies underneath the suits. Then the icing on the cake, their head sculpts are really good. And this figure is no exception, this head sculpt is awesome. Is it 100% the best thing ever? No. Will it be topped by Hot Toys or someone else? Yeah, probably, but for now, I'm still pretty happy. Would I have liked to have seen more accessories? Yeah, absolutely. Would I have liked to have seen a display base? Also yes. But SL Custom set out with a relatively simple goal to make a super realistic looking, very well proportioned Norman Osborn in 1/6 scale, and I reckon they delivered the goods. Now, I am curious to see other third-party companies' takes on Norman, but for now, this guy is replacing the Toys Era version in my display. Now, I got mine from toyswonderland.com. Do bear in mind, once again, this is a third-party unlicensed figure, meaning it was produced by SL Custom in an unofficial capacity. I have popped the link in the description below to toyswonderland.com, the place where I got mine from, for your reference purposes only. This is by no means a promotional video, no. This is a review on a figure I picked up for my own personal collection. While you're down there, why not hit that subscribe, bell notification icon and join button if you like the sound of seeing your name in the end credits of my reviews. Like, comment and subscribe and we'll catch you in the next video.